Hey guys, it's Rob here from Square Visuals. I'm here with a brand new product review. I got reached out to by Paladoo, and based on the content in my channel, they actually asked me to do a comprehensive product review of their Lavalier microphone. So as you may know, I've been getting into cinematography and videography over the last year or so, and in my first couple projects, it became very painfully evident how important audio is to a complete video experience. And so here's an example. Take a look at this clip, and it's the very first thing I put out on my channel. I'll actually link it so you can see it. It's a really cool piece. Like I'm pretty proud of it, but the audio quality was terrible, and it definitely shows. So since then, I've been kind of beefing up my camera gear, my lighting gear, and I've also been beefing up my my audio gear just to make sure that everything's kind of at the same level and really delivering quality in everything that I put out. Everything that I have is very budget oriented, so anything that I have is usually $20 to $30 or less. I'm not a professional videographer. I don't take clients or anything like that. It's just a hobby, but I do like getting the best bang for my buck, and knowing that I am delivering quality when I am putting something out there. So this review is definitely best bang for your buck oriented. So without further ado, let's go right into the unboxing, open this thing up and see what it looks like. So here's the box as it came from Amazon. I mean, it looks pretty straightforward, not too much to see here. Just go ahead and open it up. So it looks like it includes a fairly standard carrying case. This is usually pretty helpful to go into a camera bag. Make sure that your cables don't get tangled up with any other stuff that you're toting while you're out shooting. That looks like cardboard covered with some, I don't know, rubber type thing. Fairly basic, but nice to have. Go ahead and open it up. And here we have it. So looks like right on top is the lavalier microphone itself. Looks like it's looks really decent size compared to some of the other lavs that I've got. I'll do a comparison later so you can see. We've got two of these thingamabobbers, sound mufflers or whatever you want to call them, right? That's good. It's really sizable though. If you're trying to conceal this, that may be a bit of a problem. So here's the clasp that pins it to your lapel. And here we've got the adapter. So you're gonna need to use this adapter whenever you plug this into a mobile phone or to a Tascam or external recording device. So there you have it. It's basically everything that comes in the kit. So now what we're going to do is dig in a little bit deeper and take a closer look at this mic and see what's involved with it. So again, it is very sizable. It's larger than any of the other lapel mics that I've ever had before. And as I mentioned earlier, it may be a little difficult. A lot of times on some of these shoots when I'm hooking up to an actor, I try to hide these things under clothing or on a lapel. And the larger these things are, the more distracting it is when it actually appears in frame. So this can be an interesting thing to consider if you're looking at this. So here's my other lavalier microphone. You can see that there's an obvious size difference. I mean, this thing's at least 2 times as wide. And then once you add that sound baffle on top of it, it's going to be even more difficult to hide. Not the end of the world, but just something to keep in mind. Now, one thing I did realize about this Paladoo lavalier mic is that it is unidirectional instead of omnidirectional, and basically the meaning of that is that it's only going to be taking in sound from the tip instead of from all sides of the microphone, as you can see. Again, this isn't necessarily good or bad. You just choose the mic that's going to work for you based on your application. Sit tight. So what I'm going to do now is start the testing of this lavalier microphone. For this testing, I'm going to be using my Tascam DR05. And this is going to ensure that we get the best possible audio quality, and then we can use that to kind of gauge where this falls on the scale and compared to some of the other microphones that I have. So right now the audio that you're hearing is direct from the Tascam. What I'm going to do next is hook up the lavalier directly to the Tascam so you can see exactly how it sounds in comparison to this open audio. So the first thing I'm going to do is hook up the Paladin lavalier microphone up to the adapter so I can use it with the Tascam, right? Pretty snug fit. I'm going to put this on my lapel, just so you can see how big it is too. Like, that's probably going to be the major issue I have with this thing, just the size of it. See if I can hide it a little bit better. And then now we're going to switch directly over to the audio from the Paladin lavalier microphone. So just checking my levels. They look pretty good on the Tascam. You can't see that anyway. But I'll just do, I'm talking my regular voice, regular volume, testing 1, 2, 3, low, medium, high, and high volume just to hit the peak also. This is low volume. This is my high voice. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, I think that's as weird as I can get. End of test for the Paladin. I'll jump right over to the alternate lavalier microphone I have, which is the Get Jets. I also got this one for about $20 to $30 on Amazon. Here we go. I'm going to affix it to my lapel here. Using the same adapter on Tascam, I'm just going to unplug the Paladin. Now we've got same audio levels. I haven't changed the levels at all, and you can hear testing 1, 2, 3, low, medium, high. High volume, just to test the peaks. Low volume, just to test low volume. This is my high voice, testing 1, 2, 3. This is as weird as they get. And you can see same proximity, or relatively same proximity. There we go. So we've got both lapel mics on. And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna also plug in my Movo mic. This is what I use for most of the audio for most of my videos now. It's a VXR 4000. It's a powered condenser mic, and it does a really great job with audio. I usually don't have to touch up any of the audio when I'm using this thing. So just for shits and giggles, I'm going to plug this one also into the Tascam and do the same audio test. And I won't edit any of this audio, I'm just going to play it as is. So here we go. I'm plugging the adapter. Now we've got the audio from the VXR 4000. It's about 18 inches away from my face. Testing 1, 2, 3, low, 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 medium, 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 high, high, high. Testing 1, 2, 3. I think with this one, because it is a bit further and it is a more sensitive mic, you may get some of the reverb. And that's one of the reasons why I like using a lav mic, because it eliminates a lot of that and just focuses on what's in close proximity. So these are the tests. I haven't listened to these, obviously I'm recording them live, so I'm gonna do some analysis and then I'll get right back on this video with my summary at the end.
Hey, welcome back. So I am done with all my testing, and I have to say I'm really pleased with this Paladoo lavalier microphone. So much so that I'm actually considering using it as my primary microphone for my videos moving forward when I need a lavalier microphone. It's definitely going to be added to the arsenal, definitely going to be put to good use. Um, my primary concern with the microphone is obviously the concealment. It was slightly larger than the other lavalier microphones that I had, but once I actually tried to conceal it, it ended up working out pretty well. In fact, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm actually wearing it right now, and it seems pretty well concealed. I mean, I'm wearing a white shirt, so you might see the little clip here, but I think if I'm really conscious about it, I can conceal this pretty well and still get decent audio quality. So I almost want to take that off the list as a con. You just have to be really creative with it and also be very conscious of the fact that it is a unidirectional mic. So you'll always want to make sure that if you're doing vocal work, you want the tip of the mic pointing towards the mouth of the talon, just to make sure that you're not picking up more ambient noise than the actual vocal noise. But yeah, the mic definitely makes sense, definitely gets 2 thumbs up, especially for the cost. It's under $30, great sound quality across the entire EQ, low frequency, high frequency. I got a good clean signal. And actually, I also like the fact that it was slightly less sensitive than my other lavalier mics. It kind of made an easier job in Adobe Audition to kind of remove some of the ambient noise, remove some of the reverb. It took less effort because the lavalier microphone was less sensitive. So that's it. Thanks for checking out the video. I did leave a link to the Paladoo lavalier microphone in the description if you are interested in picking one up. Use the link below, it'll definitely help me out. Also, if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. It'll really help me out and help motivate me also to just keep creating content that you guys may want to consume. Thanks a lot. Check you out next time.